Hello everybody, welcome back to my daily journal series. In this episode I got a couple things to show you guys. I was away camping this weekend, so I didn't quite get in the recording session this morning, so I actually got 3 sleep sessions to show you. And this is the first one. This would be the nap that I took on Saturday. Now, I actually don't even remember what was in this nap, so we'll find out together. I do remember now. This is a weird nap session, because as you can see here, it's pretty much all middle evolutions. I got a Quaxwell, 2 Gravelers, a Haunter, and a Ditto. Ditto's the only one that's not a middle evolution, the only one that I really want to be catching. Not a huge fan of catching Ingredient Specialists as a mid-evolution, which all of them are Ingredient Specialists here, and all of them are middle evolutions. I think that's kind of a result of the old gold power plant. Because of how high its scaling is, you can see that I'm only getting 5 spawns. Well, because there's such high scaling that there's more drowsy power to be split up against less Pokemon, meaning that there's higher value for each one, so you see rarer stuff. And as you can see, the Ditto spawned hungry, which I was pretty happy with, because I was going to feed it anyway, because it was the only thing here really worth it. And then was like, I'll feed it a Pokebiscuit just to prime it in case it gets all full. Because I didn't want to feed it a Great Biscuit and then have it all be all full and then only have 1 pip left. So I was like, I'll just prime it for if I ever see it hungry again. And sure enough, didn't catch it. Just primed it. It's 3 pips away. Next time I see a hungry Ditto, I'll feed it a single Pokebiscuit. I don't really want to use a Great Biscuit on Ditto. I already have a couple good Ditto options. And Ditto, overall, I think is a little bit overrated in the meta right now. Candy I sent out was Haunter, I believe. Well, either Haunter or Ditto was what I was debating. What did I end up settling? Oh, Quaxwell. Quaquaval. Quaquaval's pretty top of the meta right now. I don't know if that actually got solidified, though, as the candy that I sent out to my friends, because I did an actual sleep session not too much longer after. So only if they checked between sleep sessions and actually collected that candy did they actually collect that type. But yeah. That's everything from that one. Now, I had another sleep session. This was this morning. So, I collected my daily gift. It was just an ingredient ticket, nothing too special. And, yeah, yesterday was kind of unfortunate having the just the Ditto not being caught. I didn't have anything caught in yesterday's sleep session, so yeah. I just took a peek at all my friends. I was seeing how much of the new Pokemon I was getting in candy. I got a little bit of Grubbin, some Aaron from some of my friends. Someone sent a Lyron. I don't know how to pronounce that Pokemon's name. But I was pretty happy to see that. Kind of excited to review my session. And I think I do remember how this session went. And I won't spoil it. Because it's session number 444. Pretty huge, you know. Got all the way up to that 100 sleep score after accounting for both. So I thought this was going to be dozing because there's a lot of dozing there, but it turned out to actually be snoozing. I actually used my watch to track this sleep session, so I've noticed that it tends more towards the lighter sleeps when I'm using my watch over my phone. So yeah. As you can see, pretty powerful drowsy power spawns there. I had a 4-star. Granted, it was just a 4-star Eevee, but Mr. Mime, flat, that one's, man, why am I forgetting its name? Mareep. There are 2 Eevees, Diglett, Mr. Mime, Mareep. Not too interested in the Mareep right now. I don't really have the skill seeds to be spending on another charge strength Pokemon. So I just kind of was like, even though it is a pretty good Pokemon in the meta, I just have too many things to spend my seeds on. So instead, I went for a different skill specialist. I'm always, with how flexible Eevee is, I figure it's never a bad idea to catch Eevees if they're available to you. And this one was hungry. I almost fed it, and I was like, wait, there's another one on the board that isn't hungry. I should feed that one and then get more value out of my biscuits, because then I can feed the hungry one just 1 Pokebiscuit to get 3. And maybe Mega Hit. Which, as you can see, did not happen. I did not time that right. Oh well. Did not happen. That was 3 points. But, let's see. I fed it one more biscuit. Is it going to be all full? Is it going to be all full? Who knows? The world may never know. Maybe I did. Maybe I did not catch this EV. I did catch the EV. I have no problem spending a few extra Poke Biscuits on EVs. Or, if it wasn't hungry, I probably wouldn't have even gone for the second one, but I'll take when it's available to me. Now this time we actually have a few things to review that we didn't in the other session. I ended up sending the EV candy just because EV candy is so flexible that I find it to be something that a lot of people are looking for. And on top of all that, we got about 3,300-ish dream shards off of that. I think 3,340 was what I saw, but Hasty. I think Hasty is like XP up, energy down. Yes, it is. But sub-skills, terrible. Didn't really care. If that berry finding was earlier, then maybe, but let's see. It was a quirky nature. I believe that's neutral. And once again, really no good sub-skills. And nature is neutral. Just not worth any kind of investment. So both of those EVs went to the bin, unfortunately. And that's really all that I had to show in these videos. But let's actually get to the game, because I actually have one more sleep session to review, my nap from today. Now, it's got a little bit of a weaker, drowsy sleep score for the night. I think it was a 24 or 25% for the nap session that I'm doing here. But, oh well, I have a notification. What is this? News. 2.0.1, is that just bug fixes? Yep. Usually when it's like like the middle number doesn't change and the last number does, it's usually just bug fixes. We'll take bug fixes any day. Maybe they should fix Charge a Bug in Vikavolt, because that bug seems pretty broken. Just kidding. I don't think the metagame is as shifted as people seem to think it is. I don't think it's actually that broken. I just wanted to make the joke. I think it's balanced for how late game it is available to us. If they made a better mono or even equal mono coffee mon earlier in the game, I think that would be pretty broken. But given that it's not available to Old Gold Power Plant, yes, the event is giving temporary access to people at Greengrass, but it's not. It's a bit more limited. Now, I have been building up quite the berry bomb. I like to just check it real quick like that, because sometimes it resets their skills for some reason, and they actually have it when it didn't show up before. But I've been taking peeks every so often at the Typhlosion's inventory, just to see, and my gosh, this berry bomb I'm building up might actually be more than the last one that I did for Suicune. Just because I leveled up the Entei skill and I ran alongside this really powerful Arcanine. This shiny was just like the find of a century. In fact, I'm actually debating putting skill seeds into him. So, yeah. Well, let's get into it. Sleep session. Now this, like I said, was a nap for the day. I'll be putting my phone to sleep shortly after I'm done recording and uploading this video. Let's just see what I did. Now, it was forced balanced. It's 24. If you record it all dozing, oh man, it even ended the tracking because it was too much motion. I kind of was worried about that. I was doing a lot of stuff at the time. But I'm still happy with it because I really wasn't gunning for a high sleep score with this since it was just the nap session. Just looking to get a few extra spawns, but balanced. I'm happy to see balanced right now because it still at least means that I have a chance at seeing Grubbin or a chance at seeing Aaron. Because those are really the Pokemon that I'm looking for. The snoozing Pokemon are all kind of meh on this island. Pikachu's good, but really, it's kind of better to be catching it as a Pichu, unless you need it to be a Raichu ASAP. Let's see, Caterpie, yay! Shuppet, yay! Ugh, why'd I badmouth Pikachu? Because now there's a Pikachu waiting for me. Out of all the things here, I think the Pikachu is the only thing that I might be even kind of interested in. Wait, weren't there 5 spawns? No, there's only 4. It says it right there. What am I thinking? Okay, so nothing too interesting here. I'm gonna have to feed my daily biscuit to one of these, unfortunately. But I'm still just holding out and hoping for grubbins. So far, I've only seen one of any of the new Pokemon. And it was that one stinking Charge-a-Bug that I saw and caught. I was glad to unlock Coffee, because it's in the mix now, at least. How much do I care about Pikachu? Do I really want to throw it? I don't want to leave it on, like, 1 is the problem, but at the same time, it's like... I want to catch it if it has anything filled. Maybe this is a bad move. If it's full, the next time I'll just feed it 2 regular biscuits. It's not full. I'm running the risk of leaving it on 1 here. Okay, now it's full. Yeah, I left it on 1. Oh well. So yeah, nothing interesting to catch today. Nothing but 2 Eevees that I sent to the grinder. Out of all these, it's the Pikachu candy. Hands down, no debate here. Banette's a good berry finder as well at the same island, but Raichu's just such a stronger berry finder that's definitely the way to go. Magnemite's an interesting one, but not everyone's using it for that purpose. Flareon and Glaceon are kind of competitors. I'm not going to say better, because technically Magnezone's the best, but... 1,700 shards, that's still kind of weak compared to what I've been getting, and compared to what I really want to be getting. But I know that it's all in build-up, in preparation, because once this Berry Bomb drops, I'm telling you, it's going to be insane. So, now, as far as prep work goes, I mean, I made my target for ingredients. As you can see here, I actually had to sell a few ingredients the first time that I really got into selling ingredients, because my bag was just hitting max, and as you know, right now I'm not using my pot because I had the Flareon proc a couple times earlier in the week when I was running it for milk, and I wanted to hold on to those procs to have a little bit of a stronger breakfast on Monday morning to get just a little extra boost Monday morning. But as you can see here, I wanted 189 milk, which I have exactly 189 milk, which that is the only one that I'm comfortable running exactly the number, just because I'm not producing any milk. I need that for all 21 meals. As long as I don't accidentally use any filler milk, I should be fine there. 77 ginger, which is a bit excessive. That gives me 4 bonus ginger per day. But I really wanted like mid-60s. I forgot what the number was exactly, but my Raichu overproduced, and it was like, well, I don't want to sell the stuff or waste the stuff, so I just held on to it. It just gives me a little extra security that I'll be fine on ginger every day. I wanted 315 corn. As you can see, I got 316, so I'm set there. Yeah, it only gives me 2 extra corn per day, but that should be a relatively safe number. And apples, I don't even need a backstock because, my gosh, I'm making so many apples. However, I'm not actually running this team next week, as I discussed. I'm probably running the same team, but it's just going to kind of vary depending on a few things. I'm not intending to make a meal, really. So realistically, I'm looking at just this, which is just a little weaker. Additionally, I think I have I'm going to be having a 5% map bonus after this, which right now I'm set for 10. So, the next week, running good camp ticket. I've got the tickets. So, I should be ending around roughly well, let me clear these, because I'm not using those next week. Still like 2.3 mil. So, I'm pretty happy with that. If I end Master 3, that gets me the free incense. That's pretty happy for me. I'm alright with that. Master 3 with no effort, really. So, I don't know what meal type I'm really hoping for, but I think I can do well with all 3. Salads might be a bit of a struggle. I know curries, I can just run Golem in here in place of this Raichu on the day team, and it consistently makes Spore Mushroom Curry just fine. as you can see with this team, which is the same team, just with the backstock ingredients. I'm not actually using any of them for this team, so if I get salads, I don't know, because like I said, I won't have these backup ingredients, so I won't be able to make the meal that I had planned for in case things go wrong with the other team. So I kind of have to look into that a little bit. I'm not too worried, though. The team primarily makes apples and ginger and mushrooms. So it'll probably be like a collection of like spore mushroom, if I had to guess. I'll probably primarily be gunning for this. And then, I don't know, running a Shinx! I'm probably not going to have one by then, but Shinx would be perfect for this, actually. Kind of funnily speaking, but I'd be missing the oil, missing the tomatoes. I guess instead of the Venusaur, I could run my Victory Bell during the day. Or, interestingly, Entei. Entei's not a terrible option. I've considered this in the past. The Gengar makes enough mushrooms, so I don't know. I'll probably figure out something with this. But either way, I'm still making it to, like, Master 3, even if there's no meal consideration at all. So that's really just the goal for next week. I don't need to reach high highs. That's more just like it'd be kind of nice to get the mission reward. That's all. Let's see, how did I do on mission rewards this week? I wasn't really trying for them, because it was just kind of like, I moved to a new island. I could have gotten myself an extra grub and incense if I had gotten a Master 3, but I don't know if I could have done it. I mean, I didn't even make it with this week, realistically. So, and that's next week with the island bonus. So, I'm missing Ultra 4, missing cooking 17 times because I did the whole Flareon stock thing. And I did not befriend 7 Pokemon because I just wasn't seeing what I really wanted. I could have done a little better in some ways, but I still actually theoretically could get that. I think, because I think Sunday night's sleep session counts towards this befriend mission. So if it does, I could theoretically catch 3 Pokemon tomorrow morning, but the only way I'm doing that is if I see 3 Grubbins. Or 2 Grubbins and an Aaron, because I get balanced sleep or something. Or even 3 Aarons. But, yeah. Overall, I'm not expecting to get that mission, but don't really need them that much. The only one that's really sad to miss out on... I could use the Dream Shards. Dream Shards are in short supply right now. But these numbers really aren't all that much. They only are that much when added together. So these missions, if you do them every single week, they slowly add up over time. But missing one set of missions doesn't really make that big of an impact. Here I'd be missing about 5,000 if you add these together. That's like one day's worth of week research. Like right now I'm getting about 5,000 per day, I think, off of Dream Shards from research. So I'm not too bothered by it, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the event. And I'll be showing off the Berry Bomb tomorrow, likely tomorrow evening. I'll probably just record it, because I don't think I'm going to have the time tomorrow morning to record and post. So I'll just record it and do another reaction style video like this one. I like to do my activities in the early morning, and then set up for the island. But yeah, I'm excited. Excited for the Old Gold Power Plant event. It's big. It's meta-defining. And I'm sure a lot of people are already there catching their Grubbins. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Sorry if it ran a little long. Hope you enjoyed the 3 sleep sessions in one video. And I hope you learned something. And have a great day.